Welcome to the islands where the impossible becomes real, where lakes are made of pitch, streets come alive with color, and hummingbirds rule the skies. Today, we're uncovering 50 wild facts about Trinidad and Tobago that seem fake, but aren't. Get ready to explore one of the most mysterious, diverse, and powerful island nations in the Caribbean. Let's begin. Fact 1. Trinidad and Tobago is the most industrialized nation in the Caribbean, and yet half of the world still thinks it's just a tourist island. In truth, it's an energy powerhouse, rich in natural gas and oil, the hidden engine of the Caribbean economy. Fact 2. The Pitch Lake in Trinidad is the largest natural deposit of asphalt on Earth, over 100 acres of bubbling black tar. It's so massive that NASA once studied it to understand the surface of Saturn's moon. Fact 3. Trinidad was once connected to South America by land, meaning it shares animals and plants with Venezuela's rainforest, including howler monkeys and ocelots. Fact 4. Tobago, the smaller island, inspired the setting for Robinson Crusoe, the world-famous adventure novel about a shipwrecked man on a deserted island. Fact 5. Trinidad has 365 rivers, one for every day of the year. Locals say you could visit a new river every day and never repeat one. Fact 6. The national instrument, the steel pan, was invented in Trinidad. It's the only acoustic instrument created in the 20th century, a true symbol of Caribbean innovation. Fact 7. Carnival in Trinidad is so large that experts compare it to Rio de Janeiro's. Thousands of dancers, feathers, music, and energy. It's one of the world's greatest cultural explosions. Fact 8. Tobago is home to the oldest protected rainforest in the Western Hemisphere, declared protected in 1776, long before the U.S. even gained independence. Fact 9. Despite its size, Trinidad and Tobago has produced 2 Miss Universe winners, a record few countries its size can claim. Fact 10. The country has no active volcanoes, but it lies right on the edge of the Caribbean and South American tectonic plates, giving rise to mini earthquakes each year. Fact 11. The Culinary swamp is home to the scarlet ibis, a glowing red bird so bright that entire sunsets turn crimson when they fly. It's one of the most breathtaking sights in the Caribbean. Fact 12. In Tobago, there's a natural pool in the ocean called the Nylon Pool, formed in the middle of the sea, yet shallow enough to stand in. Locals say its waters make you 10 years younger. Fact 13. Trinidad and Tobago once had the world's largest oil refinery, the Pointe-à-Pierre refinery, producing thousands of barrels a day before it was closed in 2018. Fact 14. Trinidad is nicknamed the Land of the Hummingbird because it's home to over 18 species of them, more than almost anywhere else on Earth. Fact 15. The country's national flower, the chiconia, blooms every year on Independence Day, August 31st. Nature literally celebrates the nation's freedom. Fact 16. Tobago is the only place in the Caribbean where you can find both the Caribbean Sea and Atlantic Ocean just a few miles apart. Fact 17. Trinidad's La Brea Pitch Lake is so thick that it can swallow trees and objects, but it's safe to walk on, like standing on warm rubber. Fact 18. Despite being small, Trinidad and Tobago has one of the highest literacy rates in the world, over 98%. Fact 19. The islands have their own version of Mount Everest, El Cerro del Arapo, rising 940 meters high and often covered in mist. Fact 20. Trinidad once had an entire American military base during World War II, part of the U.S. effort to protect the Caribbean shipping routes. Fact 21. The country's national bird, the scarlet ibis, is so treasured that it appears on the nation's coat of arms and money. Fact 22. Tobago's Buku Reef is one of the most accessible coral reefs in the world. You can see its vibrant colors even from a glass-bottom boat. Fact 23. Trinidad's name comes from La Trinidad, meaning the Trinity, given by Christopher Columbus in 1498 after sighting 3 mountain peaks. Fact 24. Trinidad's Queen's Park, Savannah, is the largest roundabout in the world. Yes, an actual roundabout so big it takes minutes to drive around. Fact 25. Trinidadians eat more curry per capita than almost any other country outside of India. Their Indo-Trinidadian cuisine is legendary: roti, doubles, and curry crab. Fact 26. Tobago has bioluminescent bays, where the water glows a magical blue at night. This natural phenomenon is caused by microscopic plankton that light up when disturbed. Locals and visitors alike describe it as swimming through a pool of stars, a truly otherworldly experience that feels like stepping into a fantasy movie. Fact 27. Trinidad's Coroni Swamp was once a vast sugarcane plantation, but today it's a protected wetland overflowing with life. Mangroves, herons, egrets, and the stunning scarlet ibis make it a sanctuary of rebirth, proof of nature reclaiming its power. Fact 28. The islands boast over 400 species of birds, including hummingbirds, parrots, and migratory species. Birdwatchers from around the world flock here to witness rare colors and songs. The diversity is astonishing for such a small country, earning it the title of one of the best birdwatching destinations in the Americas. Fact 29. Trinidad's Pitch Lake is more than just asphalt, it's a living, breathing phenomenon. The lake never dries out, constantly fed by underground oil deposits that bubble to the surface. Scientists have studied it to understand the planet's geological secrets, and it's even been compared to conditions on other planets. Fact 30. In 2025, Trinidad and Tobago became a top LNG, liquefied natural gas, exporter, sending energy to Europe during global crises. This small island nation wields outsized influence in the energy market, proving that geography and natural resources can shape global power. Fact 31. The Blue Food Festival in Tobago celebrates dishes made from dasheen, a local root vegetable that magically turns purple when cooked. Tourists and locals alike marvel at the vibrant colors and rich flavors, a true testament to the island's culinary creativity. Fact 32. In Trinidad, you'll find temples, mosques, and churches standing side by side, reflecting centuries of harmonious cultural diversity. The country is a shining example of religious coexistence, where faiths thrive together in daily life. Fact 33. The Temple in the Sea, built entirely by hand by Indian laborer Sudas Sadhu, rises from the ocean as a monument to faith, dedication, and resilience. It took years of struggle against tides and storms, and today it stands as a symbol of human determination. Fact 34. Scarborough, Fort King George in Tobago, still overlooks the sea with its ancient cannons, remnants of colonial battles between the French, Dutch, and British. Walking through the fort feels like stepping back into the 18th century, where history and geography intertwine. Fact 35. Trinidad's cocoa, known as Trinitario, was once considered the finest in the world. This hybrid variety is still used in luxury chocolate brands globally. It's a sweet legacy that connects the island's tropical geography with global commerce. Fact 36. Tobago's name may come from the Spanish word tobacco, inspired by the rolled leaves smoked by early indigenous peoples. A small cultural detail, but it reveals how geography and human history are intertwined in naming the islands. Fact 37. In one single day, you can travel from rainforest to savanna to coral reef, all within 100 kilometers. No other Caribbean country offers such diverse landscapes in such a compact area. This makes it a dream destination for photographers and nature enthusiasts alike. Fact 38. Trinidad's mangrove maze is a labyrinth of roots and vines, where skilled boat captains navigate through twisting waterways. It's like entering a living green cathedral, a natural wonder that seems almost magical. Fact 39. The Point, Lisa's industrial estate in Trinidad, is the largest industrial port in the Caribbean, far surpassing those in Jamaica or the Bahamas. It's a hub of steel, chemicals, and shipping, an impressive feat for such a small nation. Fact 40. The national motto, "Together we aspire, together we achieve," reflects the island's unity amid cultural, ethnic, and religious diversity. Geography may separate communities, but shared values and resilience bind them together. Fact 41. The musical styles soca and calypso originated in Trinidad, and their influence reaches far beyond the Caribbean. Calypso was born as a way for enslaved Africans to communicate stories, satire, and social commentary through clever lyrics and rhythms. Soca, on the other hand, blended soul, funk, and African beats to create infectious dance music. Today, both genres have influenced global pop stars, appeared in international film soundtracks, and inspired festivals around the world. Carnival isn't just a party. It's a living, breathing music school of culture, spreading Caribbean joy to millions. Fact 42. During World War II, American soldiers built Trinidad's first modern highways to protect vital shipping routes from submarine attacks in the Atlantic. These roads connected ports, military bases, and oil facilities. Even today, many of these highways remain in use, linking towns and cities. This shows how geography, history, and strategic necessity combine to create lasting infrastructure that still supports modern life on the islands. Fact 43. Tobago's shape is often compared to a fish, earning the nickname, the fish that never sleeps. Its geography, surrounded by warm ocean currents, constant waves, and sea breezes, creates a unique rhythm of life for locals. Fishermen rise with the tides, and beachgoers enjoy the gentle winds. This constant movement of nature is a daily reminder of the island's energy, beauty, and delicate balance between land and sea. Fact 44. Trinidad and Tobago boasts one of the highest GDPs per capita in Latin America, a remarkable feat for a small nation. Much of this wealth comes from energy exports, including oil, natural gas, and liquefied natural gas. Geography plays a key role here. Fertile land for agriculture, offshore oil fields, and deep water ports all contribute to the island's prosperity. It's an example of how natural resources and smart economic planning can turn a tiny country into a regional powerhouse. Fact 45. Unlike many Caribbean islands, Trinidad and Tobago are rarely hit by hurricanes. Their southern location, just below the main hurricane belt, shields them from most major storms. This rare geographic advantage protects lives, property, and agriculture, making the islands a safer Caribbean destination for travelers and locals alike. It's another hidden benefit of the island's unique location. Fact 46. In 1962, Trinidadians launched TTT, the first national television station in the Caribbean. Geography often isolates small nations, but TTT connected people across islands, creating a shared culture and informed citizenry. It also allowed Trinidad and Tobago to showcase their natural beauty, festivals, and music to the world, long before social media existed. Fact 47. The islands were once part of South America's continental shelf, which explains the presence of animals like anteaters, armadillos, and caimans in Trinidad and Tobago. This unique geography created distinct ecosystems where South American wildlife blends with Caribbean flora and fauna, making the islands an ecological bridge between continents. Fact 48. Main Ridge Forest Reserve in Tobago, declared protected in 1776, is considered the natural lung of the Caribbean. Its dense, elevated rainforest releases massive amounts of oxygen, supports countless species of plants and animals, and stabilizes the local climate. Hikers often describe the feeling of walking through mist-covered trails as stepping into another world, where nature thrives untouched. Fact 49. The limbo dance has deep roots in Trinidad's history, originating as a ritual performed by enslaved Africans. Dancers would bend low to pass under a bar, symbolizing survival and resilience. Today, the limbo is a global symbol of Caribbean culture, performed at festivals, competitions, and even in international entertainment shows. It's a reminder of how creativity and determination can turn hardship into celebration. Fact 50. Despite its beauty, resources, and culture, Trinidad and Tobago remain one of the most underrated travel destinations on Earth. From misty rainforest mountains and glowing bioluminescent bays to the bubbling Pitch Lake and vibrant carnival streets, the islands are a living mosaic of geography, history, and humanity. Every corner tells a story, every view is a postcard, and every tradition is a bridge between past and present. So, which of these facts amazed you the most? Was it the glowing bays, the lake of pitch, the rainforest older than America, or the musical beats that travel the globe? Trinidad and Tobago aren't just islands. They are living miracles of the earth, where nature, history, and culture collide in breathtaking ways. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, because the Caribbean still has secrets waiting to be uncovered.